Good morning, everyone. So I apologize for the lack of professional attire. I just got back from a hike. I went for a hike with a former staff member at Blooming Beets. She used to be our kitchen manager for a long time. So it was really, really nice to reconnect and get some things complete about her leaving the restaurant and so on and so forth. And it was really, really cool. When I got back, I got on a coaching call with my coach, and we were talking about integrity and what it means and how it works. And I've had this lately, I've had this renewed sense of passion for where Blooming Beets is going, what we're up to, making a difference in people's health and fitness and well being, and, just a sense of fulfillment and all of that stuff. And it has come outside of, or it has basically like this sense of passion and energy and aliveness that I'm having. It is an effect of me putting integrity into some of the pieces of the business where it's been out. And one of the things that I had been kind of hiding even from myself, was the menu. And we had been, like, lots of things had been a little bit too much on the sweet side, even though we don't use cane sugar. There was like a little bit maybe too much maple syrup and things like that. It was like all about my ego. I want things to taste really, really good. And every time you put sugar into something, it tastes good, right? So it's there was like a little bit of lack of integrity in that, and I wasn't willing to admit it to myself. But it wasn't until I was like, okay, no, I want some ketogenic, paleo, low carb options and more vegetables in it, that things just started shifting for me in where I want to go with Blooming Beets. It was very, very cool to just watch this in myself. And then, so today, what I wanted to share with you is a quote that me and my coach put together. So, and we were talking about achieving consistent aliveness, because that's something that's important to me. Just keeping that sense of aliveness and enthusiasm on a consistent basis, not just when I feel like it. And so here's a quote: producing results on top of lack of integrity is like running on a bunch of caffeine and sugar. It's kind of fake, right? And for those of you who do paleo, you kind of understand this. Like, you can feel energy on a bunch of caffeine and sugar, but there's nothing sustainable about it, and it completely lacks integrity, because you're going to crash. And if you have that integrity in your nutrition, you have that whatever, either you're doing keto, whatever you're doing, you can have the sustainable energy. You don't need sugar to get it. You know what I'm talking about. It's like a completely different world in which you are not dependent on outside stimulus. You're not dependent on sweets and sugar and even eating. You can go a day without eating, or half a day without eating, without going hangry or low energy, any of that stuff, right? So you understand where I'm coming from with this. So I just had this amazing realization that it's the same thing outside of the world of nutrition. If your business or your work is built on top of some out of integrity, like for me was the menu with a little too much maple syrup or whatever, right? Or you're hiding out about something, you're not having conversations with your business partner, or maybe your relationships at work aren't great. There's some like lack of, it's just a little messy or unclean. Producing results on top of it, like, you can still be somewhat happy about it, but it doesn't work. It's not sustainable. So that's what I wanted to share with you. That's all I got.